Hello, Libra. Welcome to the first reading of the new year. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2022. Finally, okay? So, I didn't want to do a morning inspo because I knew I was going to be on here, but I have some downloads. Let me shuffle these cards up while I get some downloads. Also, sage these cards. First and foremost, I did want to tell you guys, I did have last year around this time, I sealed myself a letter. My sister bought me this like letter sealing. Here's an A. And I sealed myself a letter and I slept with that letter underneath my pillow all year. I opened it this morning to see how I did. Because, you know, sometimes you forget what's on these letters. Where did I put my lighter? Oh, sometimes you forget what's on these letters. So I opened it up to see what I did. I'm going to burn it and do a new one. Put it up under my pillow and just leave it sealed. You can do a regular envelope and everything, but I felt like the sealed thing was like sealing the deal. I wasn't going to open it back up because then I would have to put it in a whole one to reseal it. But that was good. I was going to do it last night, open it up, you know, because I wrote it last year, December 31st last year. And I wanted to open it up again December 31st. But I wasn't feeling good for the last couple of days, so I slept. I slept in. I wasn't even up. I think I went to sleep around like 9 last night. So yeah, I wasn't even up. But we up today and feeling so much better. But for this new year, you guys are going to be led to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity. Not the flesh, the spirit. So you'll be getting more in tune with who the spirit you is. Where do you actually come from? You know where your flesh comes from through your family. But where does your spirit come from? For some of you guys, you're going to be unlocking some type of unlimited potential and possibly becoming more intuitive, even though you may be coming more contact with the spiritual world and the realm and everything. Don't ever downplay your abilities as well, because those are getting heightened as well. Your passion and your will is going to determine a great portion of your success this year. I feel Aries energy coming in. I feel like this is like different for Libra, because this is Libra stepping in that Aries energy and not worrying about the collective so much, but putting themselves and their desires first. Okay. I got a tarot card for the energy of this first reading of the year, and it was the 6 of Pentacles with the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that energy of feeling like you're unsatisfied, that energy of feeling of still not being able to get over something from the past, that energy of still feeling like you're the one who lost. Because a lot of you guys, you could be feeling like you were the ones that lost out. I feel like that energy is no more. You finally get into positions where you're not looking like you've gotten the short end of the stick, or you're not looking back at the people who betrayed you. I feel like the 5 of Cups card is going back to things that don't necessarily serve you, going back to things that are not going to work because you missed them, because you're trying to fill a void. I feel like with this 6 of Pentacles, this new energy coming in, it's all reciprocal relationships, all reciprocal things in your life, whether that's business, whether that's family, whether it's love, okay? It's going to all be reciprocal. I feel like you're used to putting your all into something and then being betrayed. But not no more. Not no more. Not for 2022, okay? So let's get into this. I'm starting off with the Sacred Creators deck. I feel like it's only right, y'all. If you're going through some type of healing journey, I definitely recommend these cards. Let me show you the deck. I definitely recommend these cards. So, yes. Also, make sure you guys are staying safe out there. Please balance. Not me ending off with the Six of Pentacles from the tarot, and then we have balance. 6, balance. 2, 2, 2, 6. And then you have the spark of hustle. The spark of hustle and balance. Let's see what the book says. Let's see what the book says, because y'all know what I said. I just talked about the Six of Pentacles. And finally, being in balance. This is patience, moderation, a perfect blend of activities, a happy balance, purpose and meaning, mixing ideas and people into a perfect brew. Okay? Don't over focus on one thing. Okay? Ever elusive balance. You could drive yourself a little nutty chasing the perfect ratio of work, home, health, family, social life, hobbies, and woo time. And it's okay not to strive for such a compulsive perfection. Sometimes chilling away the bleep out is exactly... Sometimes chilling away the bleep out. I don't know what they try. Chilling away the bleep out. Way the F out. Listen, Sacred Creators. Okay, is exactly what's needed to usher in some desperately needed balance. Then again, you may be so complacent that your heart is begging for a healthier mix. And if this is you, you'll know it when it is. The universe requires more consistent energy from you in order to deliver your dreams. So for some of you guys, you're overworking yourself, not resting, and some of you guys are resting a little bit too much. And it's to find that balance. That's why I always say take what resonates with you, because like I said, we're always coming and going. So just because I may have gotten to a place where now I put my priorities and what I want first, and I'll do that first, and now I've gotten into a point where it's kind of harder for me to rest. At first, I used to be at a point where it was so hard for me to get up, so hard for me to do something productive. Now I've got to a point where the balance in my life will be playing a little bit more, will be chilling. Just don't do nothing today. Versus a couple of years ago, it would have been get up and do something. You've done nothing all day. So it's like finding some type of balance. I feel like for some of you guys, this is the balance of getting up, starting something, getting up, getting on the groove, making something happen, because you have the spark of hustle. So that's getting up. That's getting up. That's doing something. The spark of hustle. That's getting up. That's getting in action. So I feel like for the majority of you guys here, it's time to get up and do something. It's time to be more productive, okay? I also feel like there's a new idea coming into you guys. Let me see what's at the top of the deck. Creator air. Did I just say a new idea coming to you guys? There's a new idea coming to you guys. I just feel like the spark. Some of you guys are going to have a new idea that hits you, a new way of doing things. We also talking about pivots, turning, and things like that leading up into this point. I'm going to go right into the Moonology manifestation cards. Yes, I got my throat chakra instant burning over here, back here. So yeah, a new spark of ideas. New sparks of ideas. New ideas coming towards you. Trying to find balance in that. What your balance is personally for you. Your secret sauce. Reflect on your priorities. See the bigger picture. This is a time where we are prioritizing ourselves. A great will of the success comes from prioritizing yourself. What are your priorities? Your passion it's like when you come out of this moment, because I did see door to spirit with a bunch of hostilities around it. And these hostilities could definitely be your mindset, or this definitely could be other people's mindset, other people's opinions. There's a lot of distraction that's trying to get you from this point. So that means there's a seed here in the ground. Somebody's trying to get you to stop nurturing some type of seed, because once you stop nurturing the seed, you don't have to worry about cutting down a big old tree. The enemy would rather take the seed. So anytime if you find yourself surrounded by a lot of conflict, a lot of resistance, that's because there's a seed that needs to be nurtured here. I do feel like once you take yourself out of this small view, once you take a step back, take yourself out of the mix, you'll be able to see some type of bigger picture, or also getting back to your why. What was it that you wanted? Like for some of you guys, if you did have letters that you wrote yourself last year, what was it all about? And did you stick to that? Did you totally forget your why? Did you totally forget why you wanted something? Did you totally forget what you wanted, what you were supposed to be working towards? I'm feeling like something is like getting back to your why, getting back to what it is that you was going to start, getting back to what it is that you said you were going to start, or you said you were going to do, how you said you were going to show up. And release your blocks. It's like I'm talking about this as the cards are coming out, and the cards are just coming out. Release your blocks. Like I said, this could be you. This could be other people around you. You do have hostilities surrounding and gathering around you. I'm not going to really try. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I'm not even going to try to give into their energies in this reading, because it's not about them. It is not about them today. It's not. Like, I'm just not going to try to give into their energy at all. I do want to go into the tarot. I did want to go with some more oracles, but something is telling me to get into this tarot. Get into it. Get a cleanse on these cards. There's been a low energy here. Just a tired, fatigued, drained, rest, energy. I wonder if it could be the weather. But there's been some type of low, drained energy. But hopefully something's going to spark that up. What message do we have for Libra? First reading of the year. The first reading of the year. Take a leap of faith. Get out of your doubts. Get out of your mind in this new direction. We've been talking about pivots. There's a new direction that's coming towards you, okay? This new direction that you're birthing, this new creation with this Empress card here. You're birthing something new. You're going into a new direction. It's going to bring a lot of happiness here. Also, let's talk about love and relationships. It just seemed like take a leap of faith. And when you take a leap of faith, you do what it is you want to do. You're putting your priorities first. I'm going to say a great portion of your success determines on your passion and your will. How passionate do you have to be to jump blindly into something? How faithful. Also, I do feel like there are great things coming when it comes to finances and business with this Page of Pentacles here. A lot of newness coming in, and a lot of new beginnings when it comes to finances. Some of you guys may be touching a certain amount of money for the first time this year. I'm a tap for that, okay? Touching a certain amount of money for the first time. Some of you guys may be touching a certain type of, some certain accolades, a certain type of position for the first time. It's first. It's like getting you're taking the first. But this also, all of this comes from the will to take that leap of faith. If you're not ready to take a leap of faith, if you're not ready to jump, which is okay, if you're not ready to jump, that this message may not be for you. It's okay. You know, we've all been in those places that we're not ready to jump. But I feel like all of this comes from a leap of faith, of you trusting the universe, you trusting the ground beneath you. Even when you don't feel it, you trusting that you are supported, okay? I'm going to clarify this little spill right here. This is like just perfect right here. You got the Ten of Pentacles, ultimate happiness. Something is bringing you to ultimate happiness. Do you trust it? You have to learn how to trust it and lean into it. Some of you guys just leaning into it. That's all you need to do. Lean into it a little bit more. Put a little bit more of yourself into it. Fall into it if you can. And it seems like that direction is going to take you to what it is that you desire. It seems like this is in alignment with what is already inside of your belly, with what you've already been manifesting, what you've already been creating. Tell me more about the Fool for Libra. Your passion, how you feel about something. For some of you guys, your feelings aren't guiding you astray. Your feelings are guiding you to this Ace of Pentacles. Your feelings are guiding you to this new beginning, to this gift, to this full abundance in finances. For some of you guys, this definitely can be love. I feel like this is a time for you to just share how it is you feeling, being complete, being open and honest about how it is that you're feeling. Also, this is putting yourself, being open and honest, putting you into your creations, putting your authenticity into your creations. The Knight of Cups don't care about being embarrassed. The Knight of Cups does not care about being made fun of. The Knight of Cups is just there to express himself. And that is all that you're here for. You're here to just express yourself. And expressing yourself, being true to yourself, that's going to lead you, that is only going to lead you to birthing what it is that you truly desire, birthing the life that you desire, birthing the love that you desire, birthing the relationships, birthing the job or the financial situation that you desire. This is all about leaning into your crafts, not worried about being embarrassed. I know a lot of the times that stopped me from going to my goals, or that stopped me from putting myself out there, was being embarrassed. What people are going to say, what people are going to say about me. What if it don't work out, and what people are going to say. That played a big part, and that plays a huge part on society as a whole. Not just a Libra, not just a air sign, on society as a whole. Fear is a universal language, so is love. Love is a universal language as well. But just as much as we know love, we all know fear. We all know fear. We all know what it feels like to fear something, just as much as we know what it feels like to love something. So I feel like this is you stepping into that Knight of Cups card. You running into what it is that you want. You putting your cards out there on the table. This could be you telling the universe what it is that you want. You putting your cards out there on the table. You laying it out there. Or either you're just giving the universe yourself and let the universe do what it do. Do whatever it's going to do with it, okay? Just got passionate there. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. Look at that. Major leaps. Some of you guys are touching major success. Major leaps. You're touching major success. You got the Page of Pentacles here. That new idea, that spring, that new offer turning into the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is quick. This is some type of quick thing. This is what happens when you put yourself into it. This is what happens when you know your worth and add tax. I feel like that's that. Know your worth, then add tax to it. That's when you put yourself to your creations, and then you add for you coming into it. That's why nobody will be able to do what it is that you're doing, because nobody can do you the way that you can do you. That's why anybody can try to do whatever it is that you're doing, but nobody can quite do it like you, because there's only one you. It's only one fingerprint. This is major success. This is getting what it is that you wanted. Taking a leap of faith. Not caring about being embarrassed, not caring about what people saying, and that brings you right to what it is that you want. Exactly what it is that you want. At the bottom of the deck, you got the World card here. Success. Major success. Tell me more about the Empress. Got the Hierophant here. Commitment. Standing into your truth. Connections. True love. Higher self. Higher knowledge. I feel like this is you knowing your true self. You got the Temperance at the bottom of the deck as well. A lot of fire. A lot of passion. Although I feel like two powerful people could be bonding together here. There could be a relationship between two people who are very, very highly ranked spiritually. That's why this is something is leading you to the doorway of understanding your eternal identity. You might understand it through this partner. The spirit, where the spirit you come from. What is your spirit family like? I feel like not spirit husbands, I think that's something else, but husbands in the spiritual realm and wives in the spiritual realm, being connected to people who have higher ranking, whether this is a love connection or whether this is a business connection, whatever this connection is, there's a deep commitment. This is not casual. It's not something just for play. This is not something platonic. This is a deep commitment. These are two very highly ranked people. Two very powerful people. This could also be the door to spirit. But two very highly people, I feel like coming together with this Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, coming together here. You got the Five of Wands. Like I said, there is drama here. Like I said, I'm not trying to give nothing, no energy to no drama. None. Let me get into this Whispers of Love Oracle. Then I did want to do my field tarot deck. And then we can move forward. What messages do we have for Libra? First reading of 2022. Love who you are. It says, you are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things that life has to offer. I feel like this has a lot to do with this Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups energy that I got in the beginning of the reading. And this has a lot to do with, in the past, things didn't work out for you. But now you're sitting into this new energy. You've worked on yourself, and now you're different. So you are attracting different things. It's like, don't taint these things with old ideas of things that didn't work out for you. Stuff is coming to you because you are divine. You are deserving of all the good things. Don't you for 1 second think that all of these things that are coming in alignment with you now because you have worked on yourself, and now because you get who you are. You get exactly who you are. So every time you work on yourself, every time you go through these different transformations, you get new things, or you get deeper things, or you get the opposite. Depends on where you're going. You know, you Go up, down, okay? Depends on where you're going. But don't for a second think that you don't deserve these things. These things are a reflection of who you are and what you're healing and what you're growing into. This is a spiritual connection. So for some of you guys, this connection is a connection with spirit. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond a lifetime. Like I said, these understanding your spiritual identity, being connected with these different people who share this spirit identity. Have you ever met a person who you knew their soul before you knew their flesh? Those types of identities. I've been in a situation where I felt like I knew this person's soul. Their flesh was something new for me. For some of you guys, it's like the human flesh. You know where you come from. Most of us know where we come from. Human. See our mom, dad, grandma, granddad. But spiritually, where's your spirit family? You may have a whole spirit family, kids, everything out there. Some relationship goes beyond a lifetime. Somebody has been reincarnating with you this whole time, never leaving you alone. And it's about time you're being led to see that. This is unlimited information. This is divine information. Okay, this is higher intelligence. Only certain people get to understand this higher intelligence, but it's somebody who has been reincarnating with you this whole time because y'all love this bond. A lifetime can't break this bond. Multiple lifetimes can't break this bond. I feel like there's some type of relationship here that you're definitely going to come in contact with. What else do we have for Libra? Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Make sure you treasure your loved ones. Make sure you let people know that you love them. I was just watching the Three of Cups. Queen Cup, Hourglass by Jazz, and Mama D. I love them. Love them, okay? Angel Gang Gang. I was just watching the Three of Cups, and Mama D was saying, why can't we say I love you as much as we say hello and goodbye, especially to our children, especially to our sons, because it was like a divine masculine. I think, divine feminine, they was going into divine masculine. But even especially, it's like, why can't, as we say hello, we say I love you? And I had to think about myself, because I could say I love you more. I'm not going to say I'd never say it. But I could definitely say I love you more. I could spring on the I love you. Why not? Why not? Okay. Why not? And also, there's more going on that meets the eye. Somebody can get you wrapped up into some type of drama, illusions. Stay out of it. You've been doing a great job with staying out of it. I just thought I might add that. Okay. What else do we have for Libra? The first reading of this new year. Make sure you clean your space. I didn't even, let me know, y'all. I felt so bad yesterday. I just wanted to rest. I sat in the house, y'all, and watched, don't judge me, and watched The Flavor of Love season 1 and season 2. I sure did, and sat right in my bed and watched it. A mess, a whole mess. Why did I like that in high school? Anyway, but I sat down and watched it. I had a good time watching that low vibrational shit. But what was I even saying? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I didn't even get to make no black eyed peas and turkey necks. Let me know if y'all made them in the comments down below. Let me know, do y'all do that? Do y'all make black eyed peas on New Year's? That's been something that we made all the time. Black eyed peas. Put a little turkey necks in there. Yep. But let me know, do y'all make anything special for New Year's? That's one of the things that we make. Black eyed peas. What messages do we have for Libra? Seven of Pentacles. And you have perseverance. Yes. You got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Finally. Finally, you got that Ten of Swords energy in reversed. Finally, with the Princess of Cups here, with your dreams. And then, of course, this new energy. Like I said, we were talking about getting into a place. Got the Five of Cups here. I have been seeing this Five of Cups energy. There's a whole new energy. You have finally gotten up off the floor. Finally got your rest. Finally started creating boundaries. Finally started not acting like everything is okay. Finally start speaking up for yourself. Finally start demanding what it is that you want. And all of this I feel like all of these levels come from staying at the game, staying in it. How would you know if you were ever going to get up off this floor if you didn't just stay with it? You probably would think it would always be that way. But the fact that you're staying with something, this is that patience, the Seven of Pentacles, that patience, that planting, patience, being patient with something. How would you know if you were ever going to get up off the ground, if you were ever going to get some new fresh air coming into you, if you just gave up when it got tough? This is showing that you didn't give up when it got tough. And now you're planning something new. Now you're dreaming and manifesting new things. It's almost like a fresh start. It's almost like you can start fresh. It's like a fresh start and a new beginning. I feel like a lot of you guys could have been disappointed by how 2021 could have been 2020 as well. I know for me, the biggest disappointments were 2020. But for some of you guys, I know I've been seeing a lot that 2021 is supposed to be this terrible year. I can't really say that, but because a lot of beautiful things happen, and I'll be damned if I just talk about the negatives. So I can't say that 2021 was a bad year, because a lot of great things, a lot of things I've been manifesting to happen has happened. But a lot of people collectively believes that 2021 was just a terrible year. But how would you know? Some of you guys are staying. This is for the people who stay the course. Butterfly gang, okay? This is for people who are stuck, who's staying here, who's not giving up, who will persevere. You got this Five of Cups energy. I keep wanting to say Five of Pentacles. So some of you guys felt like left out of cold. It was a cold year. It was a lonely year. For some of you guys, there was a lot of disappointments. There could have been breakups that happened. Significant breakups. And then not even breakups, just intimate breakups. Just failed relationships, significant failed relationships that happen. But it looks like you finally get up. This is all new energy coming in. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. Look. The Queen of Swords, like even when it gets tough, the Queen of Swords is like, I'm going to stay. I'm dedicated to this. The Queen of Swords can't give up. No matter how much the Queen of Swords wants to give up, the Queen of Swords can't give up, because why? The Queen of Swords has clarity. The Queen of Swords also knows what she deserves. Look how determined you are. There's a determination. For some of you guys, this is a determination in a relationship. Some of you guys are determined to have something go your way. You are determined to have something go your way. Yeah. At the top, it's like you got the King of Cups. I feel like some of you guys are definitely manifesting. You're manifesting what it is that you want, and you're getting in position, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to get whatever it is that you want. You wasn't playing when you planted these seeds. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords in reverse. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles. We talked about this Ace of Pentacles. The gift. Some of you guys could be getting out of some type of, this is mental clarity. Getting your mind right. If I could sing, I would, I got my mind right. I've been there and done that. I would sing that for y'all, but I can't. You got the Ace of Pentacles. The gift is your mental clarity. But I do feel like this, being able to let go a lot of this negativity, a lot of it could have been your belief systems, a lot of it could have been people. It's a lot of things that kept you down on the ground, kept you low. You were trying to figure out, why can't I get up? Why can't I get up? You've let some of that stuff go. This is creating boundaries around yourself. And once you let those things go, that's all you needed to do. For some of you guys, that was all you needed to do to get into alignment. You already planted your seeds. There was some type of attachments. It's a lot of familiar faces on the ground at the bottom. A lot of people, let me know if y'all know, it's lonely at the top. It's a lot of people ain't doing shit. A lot of people still complaining. They call those still people, still in the same position, still hanging with the same people, still saying the same thing, still. Oh, it's a lot of stills out there. It's a lot of company at the bottom. So we don't even have to get into the excuses of why. Because it's a lot of familiarities and familiar faces, and a lot of love too at the bottom. Oh, a lot of love at the bottom. It get real funny when you start elevating. Get real funny. Tell me more about the Princess of Cups. Got this Six of Swords energy moving out. So I feel like some of you guys are going to be blessed with some type of financial gains to move out some type of stormy situation. You have the means now to get out of it. You have the means now to not go back to that place, to not go back to that job that you hate. Your business is now doing better. You can finally put your resignation letter in. Finally. You can finally leave that house. You can finally leave that townhouse. You can finally get into this space. You can finally get your kids out of that school. You can finally leave that environment. It's like now you're in a place where it's like, so first you were here. First you were here in this place, in this Ten of Swords energy. And now you're here. Now you finally released this pain. It started inside of you first, and then your environment starts to change. I had to go over that because I don't know if y'all caught that, okay? Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning, but you're afraid. I'm telling you, don't let what it's always been stop you from accepting something that's totally unexpected and something that just exceeds all of your expectations. Because this Eight of Swords, this reluctance to move, that seemed like that is just that type of, before you go through a new chapter in your life, you get hit with these old things that you've been through. and it's kind of like a purge. It's a release. So I feel like this is release because you already got yourself out of that. So don't get stuck here while it's releasing. That's important. And you're finally getting what it is that you want. So happy new year. Happy new year, everybody. Butterfly gang, if you stayed this long, you already know what to do. I love you guys so much. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Give this video a big thumbs up if this reading resonated with you. And make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay?